Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators who know how to whip their green screens into place and can help you get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So thank you everybody for coming in so early. The first channel that we're looking at today is Gloria's Platter. This is somebody who has shown impact and generosity here in Superchat. They're here with us almost every single day since finding us, and they've been with us for quite a while now. They're in the chat so everybody can connect with them. You'll find a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, both in the form of long form videos as well as shorts. So there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by, and we see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. So with 658 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Gloria's Platter a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And I will do some introductions in just a quick second. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I see we do have one brand new channel coming in, Blazing Class 317 Productions. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. If anybody else is brand new, forgive me for not welcoming you right away. I will absolutely get to that in a quick second while I try to catch up with who's all in the house today. And again, I appreciate everybody coming in. Abby Stalker Mom is here, an extremely supportive creator. We've got a few members in the house. Biggie Roy Vlogs, I got to get you onto the wheel. I always put members right onto the wheel, but everybody has the chance to be on the wheel and the screen. It just takes a little bit of time these days. Did ProTech Sports Network roll through today already? I just want to make sure I didn't miss too much in the chat. Forgive me if I did, and I'll do my introductions in a quick second. You'll have to forgive me as well as my internet, for some reason, crawls while we're doing this. Yes, ProTech Sports Network. My goodness, thank you so much. They started us off with a super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. ProTech Sports Network is a dear friend of TuberChat. It's actually two channels in one, ProTech Sports Network and ALOT. And we've seen that channel featured. We've seen both of them featured, actually, from that creator. So, I'm just putting your name here so that I will make sure that your channel is the first one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. I really do appreciate, like I said, that extra support. I see Shan Island Gal is in the house. And let me see who else is with us today. One of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, Scratch and PPA, is here, always as a beloved moderator. And I believe Michael's Adventures is probably with us as well. Yeah, there he is, Michael's Adventures. Wasn't sure about being here, but any day he can't be here, he always makes sure we he sends his regards to everybody to make sure he knows he's thinking about us. Binary Code is in the house. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. We do have a few of our members on the wheel already. Will Spirit Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest, of course. Sam's Logs, Trains, and More is here early, along with Chris's Clever Craft. And I see that Black Girl Stories in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Cute Goth Girl Gamers, an extremely supportive creator. She supports on all of my channels. Feasting Reality is always spreading positivity and engagement through our chat, for which I'm very grateful. It's always a pleasure having her in the chat. Family Travel and Excursions, good to see you here. Huntophobia is a dear friend to TuberChat and somebody who I've gone out on a couple of paranormal investigations with. Spoiler for you, we did survive because we're still here, but I don't know what to expect for tonight. We're going out for another one, and you will find that on the Huntophobia show on Paraflix Network. Cryptic Ace, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator who supports not only here in Superchat, but comes by our copyright-free music channel every day to help us grind out watch hours and keep the conversation going over there as well. And I always appreciate that extra support. I see that Jack Dawson, let me see what has happened in the chat and I'll get back to my introductions. I hate the idea of missing some of this stuff. Yeah, Jack Dawson dropped another super chat on us. He's done that to us many times before. Thank you, my dear friend. He happens to be a member also. And we'll make sure that we look at Jack Dawson right after ProTech Sports Network before we get spinning the wheel. Again, our featured channel for today is Gloria's Platter. I see that Lady S and Family is here. Life with Boo is in the house. Lil Red and Bunny Tracks is back again. That's the second channel from TWT TV. M Cats, good to see you here as well. Miner Zach123 is a longtime friend of Superchat, and Mrs. VSNC09 is here with us almost every single day on Superchat. MSK Family Vlogs is a longtime friend, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member, so I'll put them onto the wheel right away, of course. Pal's Island Kitchen is here. Let me get you on there as well. And I see Nurse Leslie is here from Health, Humor, and Motivation. Sergeant Life is in the house, another longtime friend of TuberChat. Target X187, good to see you here. I'm going to put you right onto the wheel because I think we skipped didn't get a chance to look at your channel last time you were here. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. We'll just get you on there right away. The American Wanderers back in the house. They were recently featured, and another previously featured channel from TuberChat, The Moody Artist, is back for the second day in a row. They're a longtime friend of TuberChat as well, an extremely supportive creator. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. I don't mean to miss anybody in the chat. If I have, and as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. And like I said, it really does help. I will appreciate it greatly. And I'm trying desperately to catch up with the chat. My windows are just crawling. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant specifically for me to see, just please be patient with me. I'm just barely catching up now. And if you had something you wanted me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. I'll do my best to keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. You'll have to pardon me. It's so unbelievably hot. I don't know why it's hotter than it's been over here. We're in the Niagara Falls area of Ontario, Canada, and I'm literally dripping with sweat. There's almost nothing I can do. I've got a fan on me, full blast. We've got air conditioner going on, and it's still not it's still not helping, but that's okay. Gloria's Platter has 658 subscribers. Like I said, this is our featured channel for today. We feature a different channel every single day on TuberChat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. Forgive me, Chris's Clever Craft mentioned something. Trying to get people... yeah, thank you very much, Chris's Clever Craft. One thing I can tell everybody, for those of you who do premieres or are thinking about it, and who live stream and are thinking about it, premiere raids are much harder than live stream raids. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe it's just because it's not a natural flow to go from a premiere to a live stream. I don't know if that's the case or not, but when we try to do raids that go from a premiere's live chat into somebody else's live stream, it seems always to be less effective than when we do a raid from a live stream to a live stream. Although I'm sure everybody always appreciates any friends that are being sent over from any raid. I certainly do, whether it's a premiere or a live stream or anything like that. And then thank you everybody for that extra support. For those of you who've been trying to do that, I really do appreciate that. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Like I said, as long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has got some bad weather over there too. And what that means for Huntophobia and myself is that tonight should be just beautiful. Still t-shirt weather in the middle of the night while we go and visit an abandoned prison camp, which is going to be something else. So I'm looking forward to doing a cameo appearance in the next episode of Huntophobia. Pardon me while I miss some more stuff here. Oh, didn't tell them to raid. Oh, very good, Chris's Clevercraft. I really do appreciate that as well. Oh, and then Blazing Class 317 says they won't do premieres unless it's something special. It's something that can help. You know, everybody's got to make the right decision for their channel and for their videos. But the way that I push the idea of premieres on people is with the idea that if you have, let's say, a 10-minute video, will you get more views out of doing a premiere in the first 10 minutes than you would have if you just released the video? And in most cases, especially if you have over 500 subscribers, the answer is almost always yes. For that reason, it can really help because every hour, every moment really, but every hour after you release your video is very important. It becomes less important as time goes on, but as you can imagine, the first hour is very important, the next hour, then the next hour, then the next hour, on to about a couple of days. And that's where we see the real big boost when our videos are put out. So again, everybody's got to make the right decisions for their channel and for their videos. I run a couple of other channels. We don't do premieres over there because the audience in those channels can be pretty different than what we might want, and the things that will come out in the live chat may not be ideal for every video. So again, it depends on the different videos. Some you might want to premiere, some you might not. Depends on time of day, depends if you can be there, and depends on how fast you want to get that video out as well. GA Girl, I am every woman, the dream team. Good to see you here, and Winners Happen. Good to have you here as well. I'm going to add both of your channels onto the wheel as they are members. And right now we're looking at ProTech Sports Network. So thank you one more time, my dear friend, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support to get us going there. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss from yesterday. With 1,820 subscribers, I'm hoping everybody will support ProTech Sports Network. This is the same creator that does the second channel that I'm going to show you over here, ALOT, and we've seen this channel many times as well. They've both been featured on Superchat, of course. As you can see, this is a dynamic host and somebody who's very engaging. As a matter of fact, they happen to be a great storyteller as well, and I have a good time hanging out with them on their live streams. What you might find is that people have you might have a great time in a live stream if it's like just jump in, like if you visit Scratch and Pete PA for a live or for a premiere and hop into the live chat, you'll see it runs even faster than Superchat. That can be very exciting and fun to be a part of. At the same time, sometimes you run into a live stream, there's only 2 or 3 people there. That gives you an opportunity to have in-depth conversations with people, and for that reason I have a good time as well. ALOT and ProTech Sports Network both seem to have a good mix and are about middle of the road, always engaging. They're extremely supportive creator, and therefore they have an engaged and supportive community around them as well. So I hope everybody will support them on both of their channels. Next, we're going to look at Jack Dawson, and thank you one more time, ALOT and ProTech Sports Network, for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to look at Jack Dawson now. I was actually hanging out with him for a few minutes this morning again on his live stream. He streams almost every single day and plays a variety of different video games. Forgive me if I'm missing anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioning a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll catch it the next time around. Zadram, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And nice shout out for Scratch and Pete PA, by the way, the other day. I saw that social media post fly by from Scratch and Pete. It's great to see creators supporting each other in that way. Jack Dawson plays a variety of different video games, and when we look for this channel, because the name is so popular, it's helpful when we use one of the names of one of the video games to help find them. So as opposed to dropping links like sometimes we like to do, and we do in special cases, we are really doing a service for creators when they have a popular name like this, when we search, find, and click on them. As you can imagine, as hundreds of creators search, find, and click on their name, they will rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. Jeremy D-Days, the second channel from JD Knight 7. Good to see you here. That's a creator who's been with Superchat from the beginning. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. And then as well, Jack Dawson is a fantastic commentator. He keeps you up with the gameplay while he's live streaming, and then as well keeps up with the chat. Love, support, and respect is the key, is what you'll hear from him as a motto, and definitely you'll feel that from the community that surrounds him as well. And then Angie Poo 215 channel. Forgive me, I'm not sure what you mean right there. Did you misspell, or am I not understanding what I'm seeing? That's a member, of course, so I'm just getting their channel onto the wheel right away. The Anthony's Family Show, good to see you here. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. Thank you for asking. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Been wanting to do some lives, just gathering equipment, family travel, and excursions. That's always cool. You can always try with whatever you've got so far, whether that's a computer or a phone or anything else. I hate to see anybody delay hoping to do a better production right when they first start. But again, you got to do everything that you can to put your best foot forward. So that's great. Rabbit Hole Clicker's an extremely supportive creator as well, both here and on the Copyright Free Music channel. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the music that you hear in the background of Tuberchat is available as copyright free music that you can use on your videos and live streams. And we have a real 24-hour live stream running over there as well that you can run in the background or hang out in. There's almost always somebody there and conversation to be had. And then, yes, Sam Slog's Trains and More is making a good point. We always have to make sure we're watching full video. So while you're connecting with people here in Tuberchat, the idea is you visit a channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. If the video is 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes or even longer, please watch the full thing. It's not enough to watch 3 minutes of any video. We need to watch full videos, and they need to be a minimum of 3 minutes long. You can meet up to 8 or 10 creators per hour here in Tuberchat if you follow the procedure fully, but it really does take that long. We have to do as much as we possibly can to support each other while we're connecting, and while you're watching the video, please leave a meaningful, genuine comment. You don't want to say nice vid or friend from Tuberchat or something that hundreds of other people might be saying. You want to use unique comments so they don't get held for review. Then give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, come back, let them know that you've done that. They'll do the same thing for you. Mark McEwen, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. Mark McEwen is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We've seen their channel grow from its very beginning. They originally come to us from our friends at Two Pineapples, who are out on vacation right now and filming for us. And Mark McEwen happens to be a member of our moderator squad over on the Copyright Free Music channel as well. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate this extra support. And you guys have knocked about half the life off of today's stream, boss. Chris's Clever Craft has 276 subscribers. This is an engaging creator, somebody who is fun to follow both on their YouTube videos and their channel, as well as they bring fun wherever they go when they're here in the chat. They're always engaging, always uplifting, and always fun to have around. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator better as I get to know the channel, and we see a lot of variety over here. I did notice this today, and I didn't have time to watch it yet, but I definitely want to watch this because Nanaimo bars, if I'm pronouncing that right, I find them to be delicious. When I was a kid, I wouldn't touch them because they look weird to me, and they didn't come in a box like Twinkies or cookies and things like that. But it's the kind of thing you see at a lot of parties and get-togethers and stuff like that. And we have a shop up here called M&M that makes those things. They put them in the freezer, but they still are very, very good. I love those things. So I'm interested to see your video on how you've made those. I did notice that earlier today. So let's look at Mark McEwen's channel right now. Thank you one more time for your super chat. For that reason, we're going to look at that channel right away before I spin the wheel again, but I will get back to spinning the wheel, and everybody has the chance to be on the wheel and the screen, of course. It just takes a little while. In the lap of nature, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully, forgive me for not welcoming you earlier. If you were here earlier, I feel like you might have been, and I tend to fall behind when we first get started. Nurse Leslie still in the house. Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV, good to see you here as well. And forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. I see that Antoinette at Fun is here. Pardon me while I'm just catching up on something. Anybody can reach out to me anytime that they would like on Instagram. And I'm always happy to talk YouTube. And it doesn't have to be questions. It can be information if you have to share with the community. I always appreciate that. But I, just like everybody else, want to constantly improve both my videos and my channel. Gloria's Platter's actually just bringing something to my attention right now. I'm going to have a quick look at what she said so I can address it. Mark McEwen is, like I said, an extremely supportive creator. They originally come to us from our friends at Two Pineapples, and we've watched Mark McEwen's channel grow from its very beginning. He's already got 156 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. I've obviously got some catching up to do myself as they're posting frequently, but I'm hoping everybody will support them. They happen to be a moderator with our copyright-free music channel as well, because they're so supportive. The Astute Tourist, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'm going to spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here, and pardon me while my Windows are just crawling today. I shouldn't be having internet trouble, but I did want to look at what Gloria's Platter was going to ask. That's our featured channel for today, and I just want to make sure that I get this exactly the way that they're talking about. I am happy to help if there's anything that, if people have different questions about different things on YouTube. I have been on for several years. I do run a few other accounts other than my own, and I consult for a few more, but I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. And so, so if I understand right, what Gloria's Platter is asking is so what we're doing here is a lot of people are on a phone, for instance, right? And when you're here in Superchat, you're supposed to be going out to visit other channels and coming back in constantly, right? So a lot of people, especially on a phone, are leaving. So they're making an arrangement, hopefully having a conversation for a moment to say they're going to connect with you. Then they leave to go to your channel, watch a full video. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes on average, right? And then leaving a comment, giving the thumbs up, subscribing, putting the bell on, all that good stuff, then coming back in here. So the question, if I understand it right, is isn't YouTube going to understand that people are in two places at once? So that itself doesn't really matter. And the reason why, so we've been here long enough now, but there are people, lots of people, who are on computers most of the time as well, myself included, I will often have 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 windows open, not to mention 2 phones going sometimes, where they're all logged into the same account. I'm watching all kinds of stuff, right? So I'll like be hopping into a live stream. I always stay in a live stream for at least 15 minutes. It doesn't matter. That's not a rule. I do it just so that I can spread around some watch time. But I might hop into a live stream, say hello to everybody, talk a little bit, leave the volume running while I then jump into another live stream at the same time, or run a video or a premiere. I often have my watch later playlist running. So lots of people can do this. So it's not a problem to be in more places than one at a time. And I know there's been a lot of talk about that, whether it matters if people are live while they're coming into your live stream and stuff like that. Absolutely not, from everything that I've seen, because now I've monetized 5 different channels. There's been lots of like people live while they're in the live stream, stuff like that. And working on a 6th, the copyright-free music channel already has 4,000 watch hours. And lots of people have been live while they've been running that in another window, for instance, and things like that. So hopefully that sheds some light on that idea. Thank you everybody for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate these. We're doing fantastic. Again, if anybody hasn't already, I hope that you will. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat again. We're really moving fast again today, so please be patient with me. If I've missed anything you meant for me to see, just mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I'll keep my eyes open for it, and hopefully I will catch it the next time around. So, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Andy AceFlaw1's been with Superchat from the beginning. I see them here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Right now, we're looking at Winners Happen. This is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and somebody who's here with us almost every single day. But the big thing about Winners Happen is that they're out supporting others regularly. So when I bounce around in between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, I run into Winners Happen all the time, and I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel when you see them out supporting others so often. With 736 subscribers, they do a combination of live streams and videos, and I hope we can push them a little bit farther towards 800 as we connect with them here today. So we're going to look at Wolf Spirit Productions next, and hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Thank you for the likes and the shares, especially to our newcomers in the chat today. And hopefully after a little while we'll get a chance to look at your channels. As we work names off of the wheel, eventually I will start adding names from our chat list, and everybody has the chance to be on the screen and the wheel. We've got a long way to go, at least 2 hours still. Emotion is in the house. That's another dear friend. They happen to be a gold member as well, so their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, and we see that channel every single day with the slides that we run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as we do for all the silver and gold members. So Wolf Spirit Productions has 155 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we could push this channel a little bit farther. They're already more than halfway on the road to 200. We've watched this channel grow from its very beginning. They originally come to us from Sparkle's Hope Chest, who happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions, and we're glad to see these creators collaborating. They're extremely generous creators both. They share constantly. They're very interactive, both here in the chat and offline. Wolf Spirit Productions is both willing to ask questions, but also share a lot of information, things they see, things they experience through their aggressive growth. They're working really hard on their channel. As you can see, Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver. They've even gone so far as to put stickers on their trucks. Now, the funny thing is I'm supposed to be doing this for one of the channels that I run, a construction channel, and we've been procrastinating for so long. But this is a great idea because people can hit your scan code and it pops up a notice to say, are you sure you want to subscribe to this channel? There's no choice but to say yes or no, which is really, really cool. And it's great that they've got that branding going on. So you can tell that they're very serious about what they're doing. Safiyan is in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's another gold member, so their link will be dropped every 30 minutes or so, as we'll soon see as well. Let me just see if everything is in order here. Seems to be. And then thank you, yeah, Blazing Class 317 Productions. It's great to have you here. That Blue Moon is in the house. That's another extremely supportive creator, somebody who always spreads positivity through the chat, for which I'm very grateful. They've been with Superchat for at least a year. Shan Island Gal, I have misspelled your channel name, but there it is. Is a fairly new connection for Superchat, somebody who's really new in our community, but I'm hoping everybody will give them a warm welcome and will help push this channel along towards their next milestone. We don't need to know the subscriber count on every channel. We just want to uplift each other as much as we can. Nightstar Beauty is in the house from New Zealand. And one of the things I like to do when I don't know the subscriber count on a channel is to drop a comment on their discussion tab. And this just gives the algorithm an extra little boost. I think that can be helpful to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. So, you know, please don't take that away if YouTube decides to play with the numbers over the next couple of days. I do really love this banner, as a matter of fact. It's very to the point, but it looks great. So good job on that. And I'm looking forward, excuse me, to getting to know this channel better over time. Hopefully you will as well. And Blazing Class 317 Productions is here from the UK. I'm glad you could make it today. We mix up the times of the live streams every weekend. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but I moved the time so that we can accommodate different channels from around the world. So it's great that you could be here today. And yeah, we're very lucky. We do have a lot of friends from the UK. We got a lot of, I mean, the bulk, of course, is from the United States. I happen to be in Canada. And we've got a few Canadians with us as well. Pal's Island Kitchen is coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on for us. Young Kid FF, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. For anybody that is brand new to Superchat, just to let you know, so we have this system that runs the wheel and it determines how I put channels on the screen and things like that. I have a robot called Botissimo, and it's just like Nightbot or Streamlabs or Stream Elements, and it keeps track of not just how long everybody's here, but how active everybody is in the chat, how much interaction you're contributing to the chat. So it can take even an hour sometimes to get onto the screen. So if the hope is that you want to get onto the screen right away, I'd rather just let you know right away. It takes a long time. It's better off to be meeting a lot of creators in the chat over time, and then after a long while, eventually we get your channel onto the wheel. We spin, which is random, and then eventually we get your channel onto the screen. Thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, for catching that. Facing Reality was talking about SEO. Stands for Search Engine Optimization. So one of the things we don't talk about enough is the fact that YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. Google is #1, of course, and I know they own YouTube, but YouTube, this is one thing you can really think about when it's time to make your videos. People come to YouTube to have a question answered. That's what a lot of the traffic is from. People are searching for things they want to know. Sometimes it's entertainment and things like that. There's plenty of that as well. There's 50 million channels on YouTube or something like that now. But it's something to consider. Search engine optimization is when we do the things in the background of our videos, and it can include content as well. YouTube is listening to what we say in our videos, regardless of our language. It can tell our tone of voice, it can tell our intent, and it's listening to everything that we say. That's how they come up with their automatic closed captions, as well as our title, our description, and our tags and our hashtags. Even the thumbnail can be read by the YouTube algorithm. They've got software that can strip the words out of your thumbnails and things like that. to know exactly what you're presenting. Search engine optimization means that you are optimizing your content for the search engine, right? So it's that simple. When we're talking about tags, I hope you max those out. When you're talking about your description, I hope you make that as detailed as you can. When you make your title, I hope you put a lot of consideration into that, and then the same thing for your thumbnail. So if you want me to elaborate, let me know if there's something specific anybody would like to know about or discuss, and I do appreciate everybody's interaction in the chat. Antoinette at Fun, thank you so much for upgrading to the gold membership. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel next before I spin the wheel again. Antoinette at Fun has already been a member, but now what that means is that they'll also have their link dropped every 30 minutes or so. And then, yeah, thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. I appreciate every moment that everybody can spend here, but Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here as a member and a moderator. They happen to be in the UK, so it's sometimes tough for them to make the streams when I have to do it late in my own time zone. I try not to do that. The times you're seeing this weekend are our most popular times, even though I do mix them up. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If anybody's watching and can't chat, please reach out to me on Instagram. If you know that there is no good reason for you to have been banned, it's probably just a glitch, and we can fix that easily. So please just let me know. There's no way for me to know if somebody's here and can't chat unless they let me know. And then, pardon me just for a quick second. It's okay, we're good. Pal's Island Kitchen has 909 subscribers. They are officially on the road to 1K. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, but the biggest thing that I can say about Pal's Island Kitchen is the unbelievable support that they give to others. When I'm out supporting myself, going back and forth between videos and premieres and live streams and things like this, I run into Pal's Island Kitchen all the time. Not to mention they support, I believe, on all of my channels. As a matter of fact, they've been known to come by our copyright-free music live stream as well, which is really cool, and I do appreciate that extra support. So hopefully when you connect with them, you'll be pushing them a little bit closer to that magical 1K that we all think about, and you'll enjoy some of that support coming back to you as well. So the next channel that we're going to look at is Antoinette at Fun, who just upgraded their membership to gold, and I really do appreciate that. So they were already a silver member, if I remember right, and they have those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. I'm interested to look at some of these videos. Not that this matters, but many years ago I worked on a cruise ship as a DJ for like one summer, and it was an unbelievable time, as you can imagine. So I've always been drawn to ships and cruise ships and things like this, and I stumbled across the idea that they've been doing all this filming from a cruise for the last many days, and this is really, really cool. So I'm really looking forward to checking this out. And I haven't been on a Carnival ship. I've watched lots of YouTube videos, but I'm curious to see yours. So there's obviously some really entertaining stuff that everybody can catch when you connect with Antoinette at Fun, but this is another extremely supportive creator. They support on all my channels as well. And the reason I mention that so often is because I just want you to know what kind of support I'm seeing from a lot of these creators, because that might, you know, be the kind of support that you see coming to you after you connect with them as well. Hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Today's featured channel is Gloria's Platter. Antoinette at Fun has been featured as well, and we feature a different channel every single day on Superchat. Chris's Clever Craft. Visual learners first. Yes, absolutely. That's why I think they used to say, right, a picture's worth 1,000 words. And then, you know, when you think about this, so this is a ridiculous probably way of thinking about it, but let's just say when we're filming, right, most often we all know that we're filming in 24, 30, or 60 frames a second most often. So think about that. A picture's worth 1,000 words, and you've got 30 per second for every video that you're putting out. How much is a video worth in words, right? So we're really providing a lot of entertainment. And I think there's something to be learned from probably every video, if not just entertained and inspired, possibly. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me since my beginnings in the small YouTuber community close to 2 years ago. This is an unbelievably supportive creator, so much so that in fact Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was featured on episode number 2 of Superchat. We're on episode number 261 today, and they are still growing their channels. They have more than one. We'll look at them in a little while. And other than that, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Let's spin the wheel. And thank you one more time, Antoinette at Fun, for that upgrade. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, that means your link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so starting tomorrow. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is coming up right away. So look at that luck. As soon as they walk in, or as soon as I put them on the wheel, they come right up. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, like I said, has been with me from my beginnings in the small YouTuber community almost 2 years ago. And this is an unbelievably generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Somebody who supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact. Has also rated here in Superchat. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has 2 channels. I'll show you the other one soon. They've got 2,620 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them towards 2,700. They are willing to swap playlists, I believe, with other creators, as well as they do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. And they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. So for anybody with 2 channels, I'm just going to make one extra suggestion here. Is Kid Wonder has 2 channels I'm going to show you. On your featured channel section, consider putting your second channel as the first one. And the reason why is because then when somebody's looking at your front page, they might notice the second channel and want to support you on both right away. And then when I'm looking for it, I can get to it fast. Kid Wonder's Gaming and Live Stream is the second channel from this creator. They also do the featured channels collaboration over here, but they also allow people to connect in their live streams. They've already got 647 subscribers on this channel as well, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I'd love to see Kid Wonder with 2 monetized channels. That would be very, very cool. FaZe Yoda, FaZe King, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody meant for me to see. Just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat, Connect, and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it easier, and I'll get around to it the next time. And then thank you so much, The Astute Tourist. Yes, I appreciate all the thumbs up. I appreciate anybody who shares, of course. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Let me see if I can figure out what AngiePoo215 channel was talking about earlier. They wanted me to mention something, but they put a little crying, happy, laughing face, so I can't tell if they're kidding. Miss 8 issue or something like that? Yeah, AngiePoo215 channel. If you're still in the chat, let me know what you were talking about, and I'll see if I can clarify what we were talking about. Cooking with Miss Brown, good to see you here. And AngiePoo215 channel is an extremely generous creator, loyal and dedicated supporter to say the least. They've been a member with Superchat for a while. They are working very hard on their socialable project, and hopefully everybody will check that out when you get to this channel as well. You'll see, first of all, a supportive creator. Secondly, somebody who spreads generosity everywhere that they go as well. I'm not sure if they're still with us. Okay, thank you so much, The Moody Artist. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. And I'll give AngiePoo215 channel another moment here. I'm going to get a couple names from our chat list onto our wheel, even though it's a little bit early. Madam Soul Food, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another extremely supportive creator, somebody who's been found on our copyright-free music channel regularly as well. Glorious Platters, our featured channel for today. And Blazing Class 317 Productions actually is going to be the first channel on our wheel for today. Miner Zach123 is here, and we'll spin and we'll get another channel up here. So Blazing Class 317 Productions, it usually takes a little while, but it is based on not just how long you're here, but also how active you are in the chat for when I put your name on the wheel and eventually on the screen. So I just added you to the wheel right now because you've been one of the most active people in the chat, and here one of the longest. It's a combination of both, and it's kind of controlled by a robot here. As you can see, there's Blazing Class 317 Productions. We've got a few members here at the top and moderators, so that's how that works. Target X187, good to see you here. And sorry we didn't get to this channel the other day. They were here with us. I forget if it was yesterday or the day before. Must have been yesterday because today's Saturday. But Target X187 is a longtime friend of Superchat. They've been with us a few times now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Grand Theft Auto happens to be my game of choice, so I'm always partial to channels that show this kind of content, of course. I'm always happy to see explosions, not to mention such glitches and all this other stuff. 49 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can get Target X187 to 50 and maybe a little bit farther, so they'll be over halfway to the first 100. One of the things that we notice is that over the last year, since YouTube has been doing so much aggressive purging, glitching, and whatever we want to call it, is that the road to the first 100 is more challenging than ever, right? We see creators doing it, but we just want to go a little bit further for them and give them an extra hand to try to push them. So let's spin. I'm going to move a little bit faster. We've been on for almost an hour already. We still got an hour and a half to go. And then we're going to look at a premiere from Michael's Adventures, as a matter of fact, today. So, Miner Zach123 is coming up. Like I said, this is a longtime friend of Superchat. I need just a quick second. I'm going to be right back, and then we're going to look at this channel. All right, pardon me for that. Valentina Branch family, let me make sure I get you right onto the wheel. And Target X187, like I said, hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. Oh, did I just rip off somebody's chance? Yes, Miner Zach123. Oh, I almost ripped off your chance there. Forgive me for that. And then Valentina Branch family is going to be on the wheel. And Miner Zach123, let's have a look at what they've got going on for us. 121 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And one of the things I like to do for channels under 100 is leave a comment on the discussion tab. Now they've got that nice and locked in. They're on the road to 200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I've got some catching up to do with this channel. You can see they're posting frequently, several times a week, which is really cool. And Abby Stalker Mom, thank you so much for the share. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. Oh, Brown Girl Bella, I don't think I welcomed you today. I saw you in the beginning. She happens to be a member, so of course I'm going to put her on the wheel right away. Forgive me for being delayed in that. Experience Africans is here. That is another member. So I've got you on the wheel right away as well. And let's spin. I said I was going to move a little bit faster. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, they really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up. I really do appreciate that extra support, of course. And we're going to look at Sam's vlogs, trains, and more. This is an extremely generous creator, loyal and dedicated supporter to say the least. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is always here as a member and a moderator. Zaza bang, Zaza bang. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. Easy Lifestyle, good to see you here. That's a friend from the Copyright Free Music channel as well. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to here in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Scratcher Chick is in the house. That's another member, so I've got you on the wheel right away, of course. And hopefully everybody will push Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More a little bit farther. They happen to be a moderator on our Copyright Free Music channel as well, but they show generosity in every way I think that you can on YouTube. And for instance, they do a once-a-week live stream where they allow people to connect the same way that we do here in Superchat as well. They are willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, emotion. And in any other case, I'd consider that spam, but emotion is actually promoting, so I really do appreciate that that extra fun in the chat. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More has also got the featured channels collaboration going on here. So when we feature channels on our front page this way, you're basically saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on our audience and on our on the YouTube algorithm. When your channel's featured on so many other creators' front pages. Emotion is making me laugh too much here. Thank you very much for that extra super chat. I really do appreciate that, and I appreciate you throwing me off my game, making my voice crack and everything else. Emotion is an extremely supportive creator, and we'll look at that channel next for that reason. So thank you one more time. Why does the Stream Boss not want to work now? What on earth is going on with that? We'll give that another quick second. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More right now has 1,260 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer to the 1,300 that they're thinking about. So there it is. Okay, it did work. Okay. We'll look at Emotion right now. Now, when I look for this channel, I look for Emotion New Soul R&B. This is a talented singer and songwriter. And they actually have two channels. I'll show you the other one in a moment. It's an official music channel for Emotion here. This is where we hear the original works from this talented singer and songwriter. I missed this stream. I don't know when you did it. Forgive me. I completely was not. I don't know how I missed it. Unless you did it while we were on Super Chat. They're fully monetized. They have lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships. The Gathering Within, good to see you here. Another fellow Canadian is in the house. And let me show you the second channel from Emotion. This is Writing with Emotion New Soul, where we are going to see the writing process used behind the scenes where Emotion is creating their original work. So it's very, very cool. So what we'll find as well is Emotion happens to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a gold member. So we see this channel every single day. They're usually here with us anyway, but we see the slides at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. As well, their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we've seen as well, so that we can get to them a little bit faster. We're really doing a service for creators when we search, find, and click on them, though. Pardon me. And so again, when you're looking for Emotion, hopefully you'll type in Emotion New Soul R&B. And Experience Africans is coming up right now. This is one of our newest members, so we'll have a look at what they've got going on. Grace Comedy, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And again, hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members here. And let's see what is happening with Experience Africans. Why can't I type even now? They're fairly new to Superchat, only being with us for a short while so far. And thank you, Emotion, for one more Super Chat. I really do appreciate that extra support as well. You're knocking a little bit more life off of our stream, boss. There's not going to be much left to go. And then Experience Africans, like I said, is one of our newest members. So we're going to see this channel on the wheel every day as soon as I see them in the chat. But as well, they've got 508 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're halfway on the road to the magical 1K that we all think about in our YouTube journey. If there's anybody watching the stream right now that can't chat, you know whether you're banned or not. But if you are wondering what on earth could be going wrong and it's not that case, then please reach out to me on Instagram, because there's been a lot of glitching going on over the last couple of weeks where creators are not able to chat, and that's an easy fix. You just have to be added into the approved users list. Marty Stampelkowski, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but hopefully I've got that right. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I really will appreciate it. We're doing great again today. And Night Star Beauty is coming up right now. Hopefully everybody will support this creator. This is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. This is somebody who is out supporting others regularly, and I like talking about this channel. I know I say the same things every day, but hopefully everybody just understands how much impact this channel has had on me in particular, as her presentation and branding right from the beginning has just been spot on. So when we look at the thumbnails, not to mention the banner and the avatar, you know, you see this match going on between everything, even when the colors and the layouts change. So this is really, really, really good work, and I think that that is going to have great impact for this creator. She's already got 442 subscribers. Hopefully we can push her a little bit farther towards the 500 that she'll be thinking about. But even her camera work and her presentation, her editing skills are great as well. As you can see, she's a dynamic host, and there's a lot to be learned from this creator, I believe, as well as entertained and inspired by. Let's have a look at what Facing Reality said. Forgive me if I missed that earlier, and thank you, Marty. Does searching for a person's channel help with the SEO? Yes, 100%, Facing Reality. So this is the reason why I don't do a lot of link drops here. The only link drops that we do are for gold members, and then for if we have a coincidence where there's a brand new channel that comes into the chat and it's just going to be almost impossible for everybody to find, then we might, but I try to avoid it as much as possible. The reason why is, if you can imagine, anybody who's struggling with the search results can be helped simply by searching, finding, and clicking on them. YouTube knows every single thing that we do. So when hundreds of creators search, find, and click on your name, that will make you rise up the search results, and over time you will YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for your specific channel. So forgive the self-promotion, but in my own case, I keep forgetting about this, but when I started on YouTube, my name is Kevin K, right? So first of all, there's an actor named Kevin K. I think it's like a B-string actor or a background person or something like that, but they're out on YouTube. There's also a DJ named Kevin K that does DJing, like for weddings and stuff like that, which I used to be a DJ. I was never an actor, but used to be a DJ. And when I first started on YouTube, I was having a lot of trouble, like getting, I wasn't coming up first. Now I come up first because I'm the most active, or at least because YouTube is doing a better job of predicting who is probably looking for me, right? But that's an example, and we see a lot of creators go through this, right? Jack Dawson, who's been with us for a long time, is an extreme example. Emotion is a very short name, a popular word, a popular name. So we're going to watch this channel as it rises up the search results. Even Facing Reality is probably increasing in the search results over time. Joy Blessed Life, thank you for coming in. Thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. They were recently featured on Superchat, of course. Today's featured channel is Gloria's Platter. But for that Super Chat, I'm going to make sure that your channel's the next one that we look at before I spin the wheel again. And I am going to get House of X Entertainment Inc. onto the wheel. They are another couple of creators who have been with me from the very beginning. They were the two of the first creators to ever come into Superchat. So let's have a look at Joy Blessed Life, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Nightstar Beauty. You know, I don't say it enough, but she's out supporting other creators regularly. We run into each other all the time in other people's premieres and live streams, so I hope you'll see some of that support coming back to you when you connect with her as well. Right now we're looking at Joy Blessed Life, and like I said, these are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They were recently featured just last week here on Superchat. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. They are posting frequently. I'm already behind on your channel. As we can see, they're posting several times a week. They do a mix of live streams and videos, so hopefully everybody will enjoy the different variety that we see on this channel. When you connect with them, they've got their 1,000 subscribers locked in with about 1,020. I'm hoping we can push them a little closer to 1,100. Afraid of a wider audiences, like AdSense and so forth, don't want it. Oh, okay, I'm not sure if I understand 100%, but Madam Soul Food, yeah, it's important for everybody to move at their own pace. If you really, like, if you've been around Superchat for a little while, or if you eventually are after a while, you'll start to see some familiar faces here. We have a great mix of people who've been here a long time ago, people who come every once in a while, people who are here every day, every week, things like this. And you'll start to recognize some names, but you'll notice that some creators are specifically not moving as fast as one might think that they could. And my belief is that they are probably cherry picking their subscribers. Because if you jump on every new channel that runs in here, you're going to end up connecting to people who won't be here for the long term, right? We always have a 10, or it's usually about 10% now. I've weaned it down, but it's about 10%, maybe as high as 15 or 20 sometimes, of brand new channels every single day in Superchat. But that means you can tell how many don't stay, right? Whether it's younger creators or people who maybe don't speak English, or people who don't like me or don't like what we're doing or haven't seen this before or came across Superchat by mistake and things like that. Everybody can go at their own pace, and when you start to see the same names over and over and over again, you'll get the idea of who's really serious and who can really help draw you along on the journey that we're all on, the way we're doing it. McScully, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Your girl Lala, great to see you in the house as well. And McScully's a brand new connection for Superchat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Let's get GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team up here. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They do a mix of videos and live streams as well. I've been lucky to catch them a few times. And 440 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 500 that she's thinking about. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It's very quick, and I will appreciate it greatly. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team is also somebody who is out supporting other creators regularly as well. Hopefully you'll enjoy that support coming back to you after you connect with them also. So I'm going to take a break for a few minutes here. We've been on for just over an hour. Let me spin the wheel and we'll see what channel is going to be coming up next. I noticed that Unmasked Lifestyle is here, so I'm going to get them onto our wheel right away. And Relentina Branch Family will be the next channel that we look at when we get back. All right, we're back with Relentina Branch Family. Now, I noticed that Facing Reality was talking about the idea of going through the analytics. So, right now, we're so busy with channels that I'm going to continue with the channels coming through. But if you can stick around for still another hour, I'll make sure that I get through a bunch of analytics before we go. So let's say another hour from now. We've got a premiere to go and watch in about an hour and 20 minutes for Michael's Adventures, but I want to get through as many channels as we can, and then when things slow down a little bit, I'll be happy to go over a lot of the analytics, and hopefully everybody will find that somewhat helpful. Pardon me. Hopefully I'll do a better job one of these days. I intend on making videos for all this stuff, but it's going to take a long time to get that all together. Hopefully I'll get started soon. Ms. Terrell 2.0, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members in the chat. If anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Advice with Mel, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I know that's a supportive creator. I've seen her out with Fern's Junk Closet and the House of X Entertainment Inc. So it's great to have you in the house here. Hopefully everybody will connect with that creator. And then Valentina Branch family is fairly new to Superchat, only been with us a couple of times already, but 124 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. It's pure variety on this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. As you can see, they're active on social media as well. So it's great when I find creators reaching out on the other networks, whether it's TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and all the other good stuff, because you can get a lot of external traffic, and that's really great for your channel as well, especially when you're willing to trade favors and do things for each other. Like, for instance, we have a subreddit of our own called Superchat. You can go in there. Everybody's free to share their videos as much as they want. We're getting close to 200 members over there. We've got a Twitter list of people who are active on Twitter who have either tweeted or retweeted for Superchat. I automatically add everybody in there that does that, and you can find other creators to trade favors with there. We've got almost 100 members on that list. And then there's a Facebook group as well. If you're active on Facebook, you can share your videos there, and there's always people looking forward. And then right now, we're talking about Facing Reality. This is a creator who engages the chat every single day, and I'm really grateful for that, because they push us into discussions that are very important for everybody. For instance, today we might talk about analytics in a little while. By the way, if anybody needs me to talk about what on earth I mean when I talk about swapping playlists, or if there's a specific question you have about how that works, just please let me know in the chat. Mention 3 thumbs up with your question, or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and then I'll address it, make sure everybody's on the same page so it's easy for everybody and you can get started right away. I swap playlists with everybody as well, so you can reach out to me on Instagram to do that if you'd like to. So Facing Reality has 649 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther so that we can get them a little bit closer. They're going to be halfway on the road to 700. And Facing Reality, like I said, spreads a lot of encouraging words and positive messages, not only on their own channel, as they say, but here in our chat as well, for which I'm very grateful, and I see them out supporting other creators all the time as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll see some of that support coming back to you as well after you connect with them. Let's spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. The Astute Tourist is willing to swap playlists as well. Unmasked Lifestyle's coming up right now. Let's see what they've got going on for us. This is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Melody's Creation, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you'll meet lots of friends and family members here today. And Unmasked Lifestyle is a channel, like, you know, sometimes I talk about channels. Not every channel is going to be for everybody. Here in Superchat, we're here to support each other as creators, regardless of our niche, of course. But once in a while, we come across a channel that I think can be beneficial to everybody having in their collection of subscriptions. Unmasked Lifestyle is one of those, because we're talking about healthy lifestyle as well as healthy cooking, which is really cool. And I think everybody could always eat a little bit healthier, or live a little bit healthier, right? Myself, of course, included. But hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, they're a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. We've joined them a couple times for both premieres and live streams. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get over to their channel, including super chats and memberships. We've even gone as far as to actually join them for their 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where we used the same Wheel of Doom that we use here to do their giveaway for them, which was very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and I will spin the wheel. Like I said, I'm going to move a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. We've still got over an hour to go, and in a little while we'll get into some talk about analytics if everybody would like, and hopefully we'll find a couple of helpful things, and I'll show you my one secret weapon that I use that I believe has great impact in moving your videos and things after they've been out for a little while. Mel and Chris Lifestyle TV is with us frequently these days, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're fairly new to Superchat, but hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther past the 537 subscribers they have right now on the road towards 600. We'll move them a little bit closer, and I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. It looks like variety to me, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of variety that I'm going to enjoy as I get to know this channel and hopefully its creators. And hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. I'm just trying to catch up and see if I've missed anything. If I missed any questions or comments in the chat that you meant for me to see, just please mention them again with either 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. I'm just addressing something here. Shecode25, forgive me, is a new member, so I've just put them onto the wheel right away, and I'm just spinning to see who's the next channel that we've got coming up. Our premiere from Michael's Adventures is going to be coming up in another hour and 15 minutes or so. Brown Girl Bella is coming up right now. This is a long time dear friend of Superchat. I've been connected to her for almost 2 years already, and I was introduced to her right away in the small YouTuber community by the Hoops Family Network when I first began my journey through this part of YouTube, and I'd already been on for a couple years actually, and it was because of the generosity that I saw in the Hoops Family Network, for instance, Junk Closet, Brown Girl Bella, House of X Entertainment Inc., and other creators connected to them, that I was inspired to even start Tuberchat. The idea, of course, is because I saw so many generous creators willing to support each other and help each other along, that I was absolutely inspired, and Brown Girl Bella is a big part of that. She's been an unbelievable supporter, both generous, loyal, and dedicated for a long time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. It's pure variety on her channel, but she is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community, even outside of Tuberchat itself. Scratch and PPA I just put onto the wheel as well. And Brown Girl Bella, of course, is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get over there, including super chats and memberships. She does, like I said, a mix of videos and live streams, but she is very much loved and well respected, like I said, so you'll get a warm welcome from her community when you get there, as well as from her herself. And you'll meet more people there as well. She encourages people to connect the same way that we do here. She's got 2,630 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 2,700 that she's thinking about. And Nurse Leslie is willing to collaborate with health channels. Collaborations can be a great way for you to expand your audience. This is the reason why Elton John and Lady Gaga will sing a song together, right? Is because they come from different areas of the music industry, but now you have people who will be fans. You know, you'll have Elton John fans who are now also Lady Gaga fans, and vice versa, whereas they otherwise may not have even discovered each other's music, let alone become a fan until they work together. This can happen for you too with your YouTube channel as you collaborate with other creators and expose their audience to yourself, expose your audience to them. It can really have a lot of benefit. Shecode25 is fairly new to Superchat. They've only been with us for a couple of weeks already, but where I'm hoping that we can push this channel a little bit farther. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel and its creator. With 47 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards even the 50 that they must be thinking about right now. They'll be halfway on the road to that first 100. One of the things I like to do for any channels under 100 is leave a comment on their discussion tab. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. I tend to race through them, but I think that this gives the algorithm an extra boost. Family Travel and Excursions, good to see you here. Thank you for the time that you spent. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Again, Superchat is always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to look at Sparkle's Hope Chest next. This is another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They originally bring to us Wolfsbear Productions, as a matter of fact. So we're going to have a look at their channel right now, and you'll see some collaborating that they've done with Wolfsbear Productions. Now, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Sparkle's Hope Chest. What you'll find is, like I said, a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter here. It's pure variety on her channel, but she does have a tight-knit community, and you'll find her out supporting other creators regularly. I believe originally I found Sparkle's Hope Chest, or they found Tuberchat through Froggy Went to Knitting, who's a dear friend to a lot of people as well. And you can see the generosity starts right away as they do the featured channels collaboration here that I talk about all the time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You'll see some of this collaborating they've done with Wolfsbear Productions, as well as their own variety in their videos, and we'll be looking forward to some more fresh content coming from them soon. And then hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today, I hope that you will. We're going to look at Safiyan now. And this is another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. They've got 1,140 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. And like I said, they've been extremely supportive, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that they've got on their channel. It's pure variety over here, but always positive and uplifting. And then as well, it's good to see that they're active on Instagram as well. Tends to be the most popular of the social networks right this moment, it seems, at least for communication. So it's great when creators can be reached out to there. And Safiyan's been previously featured on Tuberchat, of course, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as we always feature a different channel every single day. We do that so that you have over 200 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, even when Tuberchat is not live streaming. So I wish I could be here every day, but of course you can't. So I still want everybody to be growing their channels while I'm not here, and then I appreciate every moment that you spend while we're here. So let's spin the wheel. We'll see what's coming up next. And I will add some more names to the wheel right away. Bingy Roy Vlogs is coming up right now, and we learn a lot from this channel. So they've been with us for a little while now, and I've really enjoyed getting to know the channel because they have these do-it-yourself projects that I think almost anybody can do in most cases, with resources that you'll find around most homes, and things that can be benefited from for years, if not maybe even decades to come. So hopefully everybody will enjoy this channel and the variety that you've got here in these DIY projects. They're also experimenting with a lot of shorts lately, which is really cool. I see they've got a bit of success with a couple of them here, which is awesome, and hopefully we'll be looking forward to more of that as well. Now, I did say I was going to add some more names to the wheel, so I'm going to look at what I can do about that right now. When you see me staring off way over on the side there, it's because I'm looking in another window. And I'm looking at my Bottissimo list to see what I can do about adding some names to the wheel. I had already put Nurse Leslie on there. The featured channel for today is Gloria's Platter. We're going to look at the Astute Tourist next, which is a brand new connection for Superchat, as well as Abby Stalker Mom, who is a dear friend to Superchat, somebody who supports all kinds of creators. I run into them regularly. And Sergeant Life, let's see if they're still with us. I think they are. We'll get Sergeant Life up here. And Bingy Roy Vlogs right now has 269 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Maybe even over the 270 they're thinking about right now, closer to 300. Wolfsbear Productions, I don't talk about it often enough, but they happen to be a gold member as well, so we see their channel every single day. They're always here with us. They're extremely supportive, and they reach out to share their knowledge and experience as they grow their channel as well, which I really do appreciate. We talk on Instagram frequently. But as well, they happen to be a gold member, so we see their channel on the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and their link is dropped by Nightbot, as it just was, so everybody can connect with them very quickly that way. Let's spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. Artfully Blind with Diana's in the house. It's good to have you here. Let me make sure I get you onto the wheel. And Nurse Leslie is coming up right now. This was Health, Humor, and Motivation. And with a slight name change, now we see Nurse Leslie, and they've been with us every day for the last couple of weeks. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're getting very close to 500 subscribers, as we can see. And this is a dynamic host, somebody who I enjoy following. There's much to be learned from her, as well as entertained and inspired by. They happen to be a great storyteller as well, and hopefully you'll enjoy that and the support that they give to others when you connect with them. Like I said, hopefully we'll push them maybe even as high as 500 or get them very, very close. And I got some catching up to do. I thought I watched one of your videos, but I'm gonna have to catch up. I'm just gonna make a note for myself here, actually. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. You know, there's a lot of work that has to be done on YouTube, and trying to keep up with everybody can be very, very challenging. I keep statistics and spreadsheets, and I use 4 robots and all this other stuff, and it's still tends to be a challenge. But the good news is that as long as everybody is supporting each other as much as we possibly can, everybody's going to be just fine. We see everybody growing. We see everybody, you know, eventually getting monetized and getting everything that they want, you know, to a point out of YouTube. That's what we wish for everybody. Oh, it's possible, Target X187. Yeah. YouTube plays with all of our numbers, right? So whether it's your watch hours or your views or your likes or your even your thumbs down, as a matter of fact. So like today, you know, I got somebody on my back now for the last couple of days, and that kind of stuff comes and goes. What I find is usually when you get like a serious troll, they tend to take off within a couple of weeks. They get bored and move on to the next victim, especially if you don't give them very much attention, right? And it's interesting to see that even the thumbs down get taken away. So it's very unfortunate for all of us to have to go through the frustration of losing subscribers. But when we look at it like, you know, forgive me, but with the whole glass half full kind of way of looking at it, if you knew in advance, if you could see the future and you had a few subscribers and you knew that they were never going to come back to your channel to ever watch a video, to ever give you a view, ever give you a like or anything else, do you really need them as a subscriber? So, you know, we all want to have as many subscribers as we can, but when you talk about the idea of somebody who's never coming back to support at all, then it really may not be of the greatest benefit. And YouTube is constantly purging anything that it thinks is invalid or inactive, but it makes a lot of mistakes. I have a girlfriend, Kristen Welton, who's usually here with us in the chat. We live together. We've been living together for 5 years. She is a paying member on TuberChat and a moderator. She's here almost every single live stream for hours on end, and YouTube has unsubscribed her from TuberChat 3 times. So if you can imagine, like, that's ridiculous, right? But this is happening all the time. You'll find yourself being lost from other subscribers or losing subscribers. It happens to all of us. One of the things I can recommend is while you're here in TuberChat or in other live streams like this, keep track of everybody that you're connecting with, whether you use an app or write it down on a piece of paper or something like that. In the next day or two, you can go back to all of those channels. If they have their subscribers set as public, you can go into their subscriptions, see yourself there, and know that you're still connected. Or if they've lost you, then you can politely reach out on another social network and say, hey, our connection was lost, do you mind picking it back up? Or if you find yourself going to channels and finding that you're not subscribed, YouTube has taken you away, then you know you need to step up your game when it comes to leaving comments. I hope you're leaving 3 or 4 sentences. I hope you're watching full videos, at least 3 minutes. But of course, everybody's free to do much more than I suggest. I only suggest the minimum because we know that it works. But you're free to watch as many videos as you want. You can watch 15-minute videos. You can watch hour-and-a-half long videos if you want. Whatever it takes whatever you can afford as far as time and effort to support other creators is really going to make your connections as solid as they can be, right? Yeah, I'm not kidding, Nurse Leslie. We've seen it. Kristen comes in usually with her laptop every time it happens, and we show everybody. And it happens all the time. You'll hear from creators saying, hey, YouTube took our connection away. I don't know why, and it makes a lot of mistakes. But the good news is that we know that the connections that stick are the most solid ones, and you can always pick up a few that drop off like that when it's incorrect and things like that. If somebody's really going to be back, if you have a supporter like that is coming back, they'll fix it when they come back anyway, right? Artfully Blind with Diana has over 3,000 subscribers. She's actually getting very close to 3,100 right now. There's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. There's a lot more to this channel than art, and you will find a very dynamic and energetic host when you get to this channel. She's somebody who's out supporting others regularly, and she does some fun game nights as well. Those are starting to get a bit popular as well. I hope she keeps that up. And it's engaging, and you'll find some more variety on this channel. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when you get there. Oh, and pardon me. I don't know if it's been, I've been talking so much, or it's just that it's a mile a minute. Yesterday was so overwhelmingly busy. Today we're doing great again. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. We're doing fantastic, as we have been every day lately, but I really do appreciate it. And again, if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. We're going to look at House of X Entertainment Inc. right now. This is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, in a joint business channel. If anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I hope that you will. It helps get more people into TuberChat today, but it also works wonders for the algorithm in the next coming days and weeks, as you can imagine. This is 2 monetized creators, Yo, it's your boy Leo, It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, together in a joint business channel, and they've got 665 subscribers right now, so it's great to see that they're approaching 700. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer right now. You'll see that they do a lot of focusing on other creators on their channel. They do a lot of interviews. Kristen and I have been interviewed by them, along with a lot of familiar faces, a lot of people that you haven't seen. For instance, Emotion, who's here with us, was just interviewed by them last week, and that's always cool to see creators collaborating in this way. you'll find that these are very much loved and well-respected creators in the small YouTuber community, as well as here within Superchat. So hopefully everybody will support them. Like I said, they've been with me for almost 2 years now, and they were here right from the beginning of Superchat, so much so that they were actually 2 of the very first creators to ever come into a Superchat live stream. That was 261 episodes ago. Let's look at Sergeant Life right now. This is a creator who is a longtime friend of Superchat. Somebody who's been previously featured, of course. Today's featured channel is Gloria's Platter, who's still in the chat with us. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And Sergeant Life has 267 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. They've got pure variety on their channel, but hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with them and experiencing a lot of that variety for yourself. The Glamorous Life of Nay, good to see you in the house. I'm going to put you on the wheel right away. And ya girl Lala, let's get you on there as well. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members here in the chat. I'm going to get into talking about analytics very soon, actually. Facing Reality still in the house. I'll just double check. We'll get through more channels. We've still got a long way to go, but I'm going to move through a few more channels here pretty soon. As long as everybody still wants to do it, we will talk about analytics. What I'll do is I'll pull up another channel so that we can look at a couple of really key metrics that you can use to judge how things are going and make improvements on your channel. I hope everybody's always reading their analytics. Not everybody likes numbers and graphs and charts as much as I do. I'm a nerd and a geek, so I love that stuff. But if you look at it often enough, eventually patterns will emerge and you'll start to understand instinctively things that you can do to improve your videos. Scratch and PPA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and they happen to be here as a dedicated and beloved moderator. They do a series of videos every Tuesday, and it's an interactive series. So what happens is you're able to vote on the content of next week's video if you follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and or Twitter, which of course I do. It makes it a lot of fun to be a part of, and they premiere their videos every single Tuesday. When you hit their premiere, you'll find a chat that runs even faster than Superchat, faster than most you've seen. It rivals channels of thousands of subscribers because of the unbelievably overwhelming support that Scratch and PPA gives to everybody. It all comes back in a whirlwind of activity on his premieres. And like I said, it's very fast-paced and a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll witness that for yourself. I wonder if I've not voted on everyone for this week, actually, now that I see it. I would have voted for Hit, for sure. And I think I'm missing maybe Twitter and Instagram. I got to see. But Scratch and PPA, like I said, gives you an opportunity to vote. The premieres are always set. I'm going to set my reminders right now. And then as well, he features a different channel every single day in every episode. And that gives you over 30 opportunities to meet new creators for yourself who are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters that have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I've ever met. So they recently featured Kristen Welton. And actually, Janetti's Corner, who's another friend of Superchat, is going to be featured on Tuesday, which is very, very cool. I'm always happy to see creators featuring each other, collaborating in that way, and spreading generosity. The American Wanderer, I haven't put you on the wheel yet, but I'll do that right now. and we're going to look at Scratcher Chick. So it's interesting, this channel actually probably comes to us from Scratch and PPA. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but Scratcher Chick obviously is another creator within the lottery ticket scratching genre, or niche if you want to call it that. And what I find from a lot of creators in this niche is that they tend to be extremely supportive and extremely generous. There's a very tight-knit community around there. It's a bigger niche than I would have ever thought. And but I find so much support coming from these creators. They reach out and are supporting others regularly. So when you are bouncing in between videos, premieres, and commenting on videos, you'll likely run into a few of these channels, Scratcher Chick included. And with 921 subscribers, they are officially on the road towards 1,000, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. That magical 1K is, of course, a major milestone for all of us in our YouTube journeys. So we'll move through a few more channels here. And once we get everybody onto the wheel and onto the screen, then I'll talk about analytics for a bit. And in about a little bit less than half an hour, we're going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures. The Astute Tourist is coming up right now. And this is a new connection for Superchat. The Anthony's Family Show, good to see you here. The Astute Tourist, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos, this fireworks video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that fireworks video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat and have our notification bell on as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. We're going to spin one more time. The Astute Tourist already has 1,000 subscribers. They've got it locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Fazio to Face King is in the house. I've got you on the wheel, and MSK Family Vlogs is coming up right now. This is a dynamic family of creators, and they do a mix of live streams, premieres, and videos, and I'm hoping everybody will connect with them. They're well over 1,400 subscribers now. They've got it nice and locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little closer to 1,500. The Astute Tourist, it's my pleasure having your channel up here. And MSK Family Vlogs is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including Super Chats and memberships. They are extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. They've been previously featured on Super Chat. I believe it was as long as last summer, as a matter of fact. They've been with us for a long, long time, just about from the beginning, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of loyalty and dedication coming back from this supporter when you connect with them. And like I said, we'll push them a little closer to the 1,500 we know they're thinking about. They'll be halfway to 2K, which is quite an accomplishment. And it's great to see that they've got their channel chopped up into a lot of playlists so that you can enjoy a lot of the different themes in their content, even though it is pure variety on this channel. Gems, Locks, and Braids, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We're going to look at Fazio to Face King right now. They happen to be live, but that's okay. So we were asking this earlier. I think it was Abby Stockermom that was asking, but I forget, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, about the idea of somebody being live. Maybe it was Gloria's Platter, actually, our featured channel for today, talking about it. When somebody is live, can we be out watching videos and things like that? And absolutely, for all that I've seen, for any experimenting that I've done, I haven't seen any detriment to the idea of somebody being live and coming into your live stream. Superchat's had lots of creators like this. Even so our dear friends Two Pineapples have a 24-hour live stream going. They always have, but they've been in Superchat many times before, and I've never seen a drop in watch hours or any of that stuff. So hopefully that clears that up. But Fazio to Face King's an extremely supportive creator, somebody who is not only here in Superchat every single day, but on our copyright-free music channel, helping us grind out watch hours over there and keep the conversation going. For that, I'm grateful as well. And for those of you who haven't seen it, we have a 24-hour live stream now running on our copyright-free music channel, and all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We're going to look at the American Wanderer right now in the Anthony's Family Show. Let me know if you're still here. The American Wanderer is here with us regularly. They just about every day, as a matter of fact. They were just featured last week, and I think you got a new avatar there. Is that a new avatar for the American Wanderer? And they are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And the American Wanderer has 1,460 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that we know that they're thinking about. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And then, thank you, Fazio to Face King. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help, of course. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. So we're finally getting to see Blazing Class 317 Productions, who's another new connection for Superchat. Now, I'm not sure if they're still here, but I'm going to connect with them anyway. They were here right from the beginning of today's live stream. And I noticed they're connected to Sparkle's Hope Chest as well. So this is a brand new channel with 8 subscribers. Oh, they actually probably were connecting with channels here. Winners Happen, Sparkle's Hope Chest, very cool. So, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. What I'm going to do is take this one video that they've got here. Now, it's only 1:45, but I've added that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll watch their video in full. I'll leave them a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this train video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, which should make our connection stick. And then, as well, hopefully they're subscribed to Superchat and they have our notification bell on. But one of the things I like to do for creators under 100 like this, a brand new channel, is to leave a comment on their discussion tab. And I'm going to get you to pardon me for a quick second. I'll be right back. XO, sorry, Life with Adrienne XO is in the house. That's a longtime friend of Superchat as well. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll see who I'm going to add. Barb's Country Home is here. Good to have you in the house. And we've got about 25 minutes before we're going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures. But as well, I'm going to get into some talk about analytics in about another 10 minutes or so. So we're looking at Abby Stalker Mom right now. And Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. She's here as a member and a moderator always. We did see Life with Adrienne XO here. And Barb's Country Home. And Abby Stalker Mom's an extremely supportive creator. Another creator, I know she's willing to swap playlists. She will be. I'm actually expecting to swap with her in the next day or two. I got myself a little bit backed up, but then I will connect with her, and we'll have another creator swapping playlists with everybody here. Abby Stalker Mom is constantly trying to motivate us when it comes to fitness, health, and wellness, and is an extremely supportive creator as well. She's here with us every day in Superchat, also on our copyright-free music channel, helping us out over there, which I appreciate, of course, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Did I ever not recognize the fact that Emotion did, in fact, become the stream boss? I'm not sure if I actually said it. He was aiming for stream boss. The last super chat that he gave actually said stream boss on it, and that makes Emotion, our talented singer and songwriter friend, our stream boss for today. Rabbit Hole Clicker is back in the house with another with an update to their avatar. Cryptic Ace, I'm going to get you onto the wheel. Rabbit Hole Clicker as well. Let's Spin, we'll get another channel up here. We should be able to get through everybody's channel. And then I will talk about analytics before we go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures. So Makeup Mom and Son, actually she's going to do a live stream tomorrow. We're going to raid after Tuber Chat, which will be cool. Makeup Mom and Son is always here as a member and a moderator. She's an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. You'll see a variety of videos and live streams on her channel. She does an interview series now. I was honored to be the first one interviewed, but she's got that series carrying on now, which is really, really cool. She does a mix of a lot of different things, quite a few unboxing videos and things like that, but she is a very much loved and well-respected member of our community here. And then Rabbit Hole Clicker, it randomly changes. Yes. Is that different accounts, though, or is that just you changing that? Derek's Journey, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Rabbit Hole Clicker put out another video. I was wondering when I watched the newest video if I recognized your voice as something that I had heard about 6 months ago. I'm curious if that's the case or not. Maybe I knew you as another creator, or am I mistaken? And then, oh yeah, Rabbit Hole Clicker back to the original avatar. Spotless Comms in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. Another dear friend, somebody who ran a premiere earlier today. And Derek's Journey, look at that luck. As soon as I put you in the wheel, you come up right away. Makeup Mom and Son has 791 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 800 that she's thinking about. So let's look at Derek's Journey right now and see what they got going on. This is another inspiring channel, somebody who motivates us, but basically fitness related, but we do get a look at the creator behind the channel when we talk about Derek's Journey here. With 1,120 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. And we'll see a lot of variety on this channel. Like I said, as you can tell from even just the thumbnails, you get a look at the creator behind the channel. But it's mostly fitness that they're trying to motivate us with. Hopefully I'll end up being motivated, and hopefully lots of other people will as well. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. Of course, we're doing great today, but I'll appreciate every live stream. Okay, and then thank you, Gems, Locks, and Braids, and Fanatic Guide. We didn't look at Fanatic Guide today, right? That was yesterday? Oh, Sergeant Life we just looked at. I forgot to take them off the wheel. Valentina Branch Family is still here. We did look at that channel, right? We did look at Valentina Branch Family. I remember having them on the wheel. I remember putting them on there a couple times. Oh, you use a voice changer. Interesting. Barb's Country Home is coming up right now. And Barb's Country Home has some delicious looking content here. As you can see, French lentil soup right there, but she's also got a lot of variety here And hopefully everybody will enjoy that as you get to know this creator. We'll push them a little closer to the 200 that they're thinking about. And Derek's Journey, it's always a pleasure having your channel up. Forgive me, I'm moving a little faster now because we've already been on for almost 2 hours. We're going to go in about 20 minutes and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures. I will leave this live stream running right up until the time that we start that premiere. But as well, I'm going to go get into some analytics pretty soon. Miss Beauty K Kitchen, good to see you here. Fanatic Guide is coming up, so I'm going to move pretty quickly through these channels. Fanatic Guide's another supportive creator. They're here with us every day on Superchat and have been on our copyright-free music channel regularly, helping us grind out watch hours over there. There's more to this channel than gaming. We can see that some of their helpful how-to videos have gotten them quite a bit of success, as we see over 10,000 views, many videos, 20,000 here, over 30, over 60, and over 70, which is really cool. So, oh, thank you very much, Fanatic Guide. I appreciate creators helping each other. I know Will Spear Productions is doing a lot of work on their YouTube journey and their channel, but it's great to have creators reaching out and helping each other. Miss Beauty K Kitchen is on the wheel now as well. Let's spin. And thank you, Gems, Locks, and Braids. Spotless Calm is coming up. Gazelle Eyes, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. We'll look at Spotless Calm right now. They ran a premiere earlier today. There's almost always something happening on this channel where they do either a live stream or a premiere every single day. They have calming, relaxing content, but they mix up the visuals and the music, so it's almost always something completely different, which is very cool. And they always have an engaging chat. So we joke all the time about how we run into each other while we're bouncing in between premieres and live streams. Spotless Calm's an extremely supportive creator. I try to support them every day because they do the same thing for me. They help hop into our copyright-free music channel and run that every single day. And since they do their live streams or premieres almost every day, as you can see, I try to do the same for them. But they're out supporting other creators all the time as well. You'll find that when you're bouncing around in between premieres and live streams and things like that, and hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming from them. They've already got 516 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther now that they're over halfway towards 1K. We'd like to get them a little bit closer. Let's look at Rabbit Hole Clicker. This is another extremely supportive creator who, again, is following on all of my channels, but particularly comes over to the copyright-free music live stream to help us get moving. So this is an interesting video that they've got here where they've got, they're trying to catch scammers on the phone on Rabbit Hole Clicker, and they have, so this is not clickbait. This is absolutely true. I watched this video. Scammer starts to sing. It's interesting. Southern Sandy, good to see you here. Did we look at Michael's Adventures or Scratch and Pete? Did we look at Relentina channel? Or am I mistaken? I might have put them on the wheel and then accidentally deleted them at some point. So Rabbit Hole Clicker has 43 subscribers. Again, for channels under 100, I like to leave a comment on the discussion tab just to give the algorithm an extra little boost, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them almost halfway towards their first 100. And let's spin. We'll look at Cryptic Ace right now. They've been with us for almost the whole live stream. And 66 subscribers here, so they're well over halfway towards that first 100. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well. I've probably left a comment for them here. Not yet. I'll do it right now. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this, but that will give the algorithm an extra little boost. And forgive me, I'm moving very fast through channels now, but we want to get through a few more before we get into some analytics. Hopefully Facing Reality is still here with us as well. Okay, thank you, Scratch and PPA. I don't know why I couldn't remember. I hate the idea of missing it if I didn't put it out. I remember typing it into the wheel. I remember deleting it and retyping it. But I couldn't remember for the life of me whether we got that channel on. Southern Sandy is here right now. This is another fairly new channel to Superchat. Hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome and connect with them. They've got a couple of videos here which will be suitable for connecting that they just put up. I connected last week on some shorter videos, and that has stuck. As long as you get through as much as you can and do as much as you can for each other, then that should help. I see that they've got some success with a short video right here just from 2 days ago with 1,000 views, which is really cool. Gazelle Eyes, we don't do any links here. We do very few links here in TuberChat. As you'll notice, I have very few moderators, but they are all absolutely serious moderators with very long speeches from me that go behind the story for why they are here as a moderator. And our moderators will actually take out any self-promoting messages. So don't worry about it. It's just something that we typically do. But the best success here in TuberChat is found in supporting other creators first. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive. So as you go to another person's channel, support them, watching their video, giving them a comment, subscribing, turning the bell on for them. Come back, let them know that you've done that. They will do the same thing for you. We do have link drops on our copyright-free music channel because that's where we allow people to connect in the same way that we do here, but it's not a growth stream. It's just for fun. It's copyright-free music that you can run, and so it's fun to hang out in. But there are link drops over there, and it's very easy. You can do that like every 10 minutes over there. Life with Adrienne XO is a longtime dear friend of TuberChat, somebody who's been with us from just about the beginning, as a matter of fact, with 1,500 subscribers. She's got it locked in, but I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 2,000 that she's thinking about. I'm going to put Gazelle Eyes onto the wheel right now, and Life with Adrienne XO does a lot of variety, but they are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get to their channel. So let me get to spinning the wheel one more time, and then yeah, it is the Astute Tourist. So as you see, the growth that has happened just in TuberChat alone, this comes because I try, I'm not saying I'm perfect, I try to do the same things that I recommend to everybody here when it comes to supporting others, giving more than you expect to receive. You know, like for instance, if you had to subscribe to 1,300 channels, or never mind, if you had to subscribe to 2,000 channels to know that you were only going to get 1,000 back, would you do it? You know, we can all look at numbers and say, like, this isn't fair and that isn't fair, but when it comes down to, you know, the nitty-gritty of everything, you just want to know, like, is it worth the effort that you have to put in? For me, absolutely it is. I don't care if I have to subscribe to 10,000 channels to get my 1,000. I know I'm going to get my 1,000, so it doesn't matter, right? And that's the thought behind it. Not entirely, but you know what I mean. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, thank you, Derek's Journey, for reminding everybody. But yes, they really do help. I'll appreciate it. This is your girl, Lala. Lots of delicious-looking content on this channel. I got to catch up with you as well. I'm just going to make a note of that. This is another supportive creator who supports here on TuberChat and in our copyright-free music channel, but I see them out supporting others regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting that support coming back to you. They got 578 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 they're thinking about. We're going to look at Gazelle Eyes right now. I misspelled it, but it's okay. They came up. So they've been here before, but it's just been a long time because I used to not put notification bells on. Now I put them on for everybody. So it's great to have you back in the chat. But Gazelle Eyes obviously has a lot of variety, a lot of outdoor content here, so I'll be looking forward to catching up with you. They've got 1,440 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Today's featured channel is Gloria's Platter. I hope everybody will connect with them. Pretty soon we're going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures in another 10 minutes or so, but I am going to go through some analytics in the next couple of minutes. Mr. Fulton Mraz, thanks for coming in. The weather right now is okay. I thought it was supposed to rain, but maybe it didn't. But it's doing okay right now. Just very, very hot, very humid in close to Niagara Falls, Canada. We're about an hour and a half away from Toronto in the southwest corner, but it's definitely summer. So hopefully Facing Reality is still here with us. And Miss Beauty K Kitchen is coming up with 1,000 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they're thinking about. Obviously, there's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel. We can see that right away. Look at this, how to make cheesecake. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if this is New York style cheesecake. I prefer New York style, but cheesecake is something that you know, I start to flinch when I hear that word because it gets me excited. But hopefully everybody will enjoy all the different things we're going to learn from this creator. There's obviously much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by. And I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. We're going to look at Rabbit Hole Clicker, and then I'm going to go into... Oh, actually, did we not just look at Rabbit Hole Clicker? We did. I forgot to take them off the wheel, so that's okay. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to switch accounts, and we're going to go into some analytics. So I don't know whether this is the best account for me to switch to look at this, but we'll do it anyway. We'll go into the music channel, and I'll go through a few things that you can see that will hopefully be helpful to everybody. Oh, and my internet's going to crawl here. I should drop the link, actually, for Michael's Adventures premiere right now. And this is where we're going to go and raid when we're done here with Superchat. I'm going to leave this live stream running so that everybody can clean up their connections here. But you will be welcome to continue connecting in Michael's Adventures live chat while we watch his premiere. So I've just dropped the link right there. I'll pin it in a second. Oh, hopefully my internet's not going to go too slow. I want to get through a little bit of this. Kristen makes a dynamite New York style cheesecake. Let's oh, we're gonna look at analytics, so let's go to our analytics tab and we'll see what's happening here. I just want to show you a few things that you might find helpful. So the more you look at your analytics, the more you're going to learn instinctively, even if you don't like it, even if you're not excited about, you know, numbers and graphs and charts like I am. I stare at this stuff all the time. But over time, if you keep looking at this stuff, you're going to find patterns. You're not always looking for what you're doing wrong. You're often looking for what you're doing right so you can duplicate that success. So when we look at the overview here, it's just talking about your views, watch time. This is very different than your monetization tab. When you click on your monetization tab, you're going to find this public watch hours dial, and thank you to everybody for your support because we've got our 4,000 hours here. But this dial is the only number that matters when everybody's talking about their public watch hours, right? We have a lot of talk about it. This number is going to look a lot different, I'm sure. And then you have unique viewers, which tells you in the last 28 days, if you have it set for 28 days, you can change the time, how many different channels came through to look at your content. Now, I'm not sure 100% if that means unique viewers per day. So I'll have to look that up and clarify for everybody. The reach tab is very informative here. So this is showing you where a lot of your stuff is being suggested to people. So that can give you a clue as to what's going on. Right here is your impressions, how many times YouTube shows your thumbnail and title to people, and how many times they click is your click-through rate. On this channel, it's very low, but that's okay because I feel like I know what I'm doing. I'm doing what I'm doing very deliberately on this channel, so I'm not worried about that number. If you have 3, they actually tell you when you click this learn more what is good numbers here. Anything closer to 10%, you're doing great. When it's low like this, you want to do some adjusting of your titles and your thumbnails. You have traffic sources here. Traffic source external can help you if, let's say, a blogger picks up one of your videos and pushes it out there and you get some external traffic coming in. You can narrow that down here and then maybe get over there and do a little bit more of that as well. Suggested videos gives you an idea of where your stuff's being suggested from. And here is my secret weapon. On the bottom right of the purple reach tab, you find traffic source YouTube search. They are telling you terms that people are finding your content for. So you can take these words and put them into your keyword tag section if you're not already using them. This is telling you, like for instance, EDM Live might not have been a term that I might have used, but 13 people have already found me in the last month just from that term. So I'm definitely going to make sure that that is there as a channel tag and a video tag. When we look at engagement, we talk about average view duration. You're always trying to make this number go up. Think about a race car driver who's always trying to trim an extra 1/10 of a second off of their time. It's the same thing as what we're doing with our videos. You always want somebody, your average watch time, even if it's only 1 second more, going up and up and up, and that will really start to get the algorithm pushing your videos out. You'll hear the bigger YouTubers say that minutes matter most. It's the most important thing. And then audience, you'll have a bit of information here that will help you. One of the most particular things that I enjoy here, for those of you who have it, not everybody gets it right away, is this: when your viewers are on YouTube. And this tells you the best time to be pushing your videos out. So as you can see here, we've only got 250 subscribers on this channel, but we can already see that on Friday at approximately 3 p.m. is when the best shot is for us to push out our video. Now, I might actually put it out at 11 a.m. based on what they're telling me here, but this can give you an idea of the best day of the week. You always want the hottest 24-hour period when you're putting your videos out, when you know that you have the chance to get the most views. As you can see here, similar to Superchat, we have spectacular numbers when it comes to people putting the notification bell on. They tell you what are a typical percentages, 10 to 30% or 5 to 20%, but I think this is because of the 90% of the audience here comes from Superchat, so the numbers are similar there. As you can imagine, lots of people put their numbers on, they put their notification bells on for Superchat. So I also see, is it Re30 Gaming? Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Forgive me, you're catching us right at the end. We're just about to go to a premiere from our dear friend Michael's Adventures, who's here as a moderator. That's going to start in a moment, and I'm going to leave this live stream running for a few minutes until that premiere starts, so you can clean up your connections here. Everybody will be able to continue connecting over there in the premiere. I will join everybody in a moment. I'm just going to drop the link one more time so everybody can click that. Thank you for the time that you spent today. We'll be back again tomorrow, and of course on Monday. We mix the times up every weekend, but I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Superchat. How many videos can you put out in a day? So you can put as many as you want, Makeup Mom and Son, but you'll only be able to put out 3 notifications per day. So if you had 15 videos a week to put out, I would split them up, if you can, if they're not time sensitive, to only put 3 in a 24-hour period so that you maximize your notifications. but I don't think there's a limit as to how much you can actually post. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. Much more than 3 then. So thank you again, everybody, for the time that you spent. Glorious Platters, our featured channel. Hopefully you'll connect with her. Let's go over to Michael's Adventures right now. We'll watch this premiere. I've dropped a link. Don't forget to give him a thumbs up on the way in, and if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the way out. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.